Hello everybody, this is TJMan461, and today I'm reacting to Excalibur versus Raiden. I don't know anything about these characters, but I've heard this episode's pretty funny, so it's kind of an unorthodox episode, so I really want to watch it. So let's go.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Warframe.
Don't miss
Oh yay,
Warframe's
sponsor!
highly
Ooh,
anticipated digital
I
event,
love when
TennoCon, on
people
July
pretend to like
16th,
a video
where
game
players
so
and
they get
attendees
money.
will be treated to very
A lot of people do.
You
I'm
can
not
join
like
through
making fun of
Twitch
Death Battle. I'm just saying
highly
that
valuable drops,
that's like
including the
all
rare
sponsorship ads.
Titania
I sure do like hearing YouTubers talk about something they pretend to care about.
Wiz, what are you doing in here? It's our day off.
Oh, just conducting some research. I've discovered a Tenno foundry in the process of crafting a new Warframe. I'm just about wrapped. What are you doing here?
Sometimes I have these horrible nightmares and I just wake up here in a cold sweat. I don't even think my car's in the parking lot. But what you're doing sounds way more interesting, so tell me,
Nice.
what Warframe's your favorite?
Oh, a scientist doesn't play favorites.
Oh, bullshit. Our job is the equivalent of banging action figures together. You've got to have a favorite.
Fine, if I had to pick, I'd go with the very first Warframe ever created, the death-dealing techno-organic ninja Excalibur.
You mean
Nice.
he's a cyborg ninja? Like Raiden from Metal Gear?
What? No, they're not technically cyborgs. More like
Yep.
biomechanical
Yeah, I heard this is
vessels
like
that are
them
unlike
debating,
anything I've ever
basically,
seen.
and it
Trust
just like
me,
gets
this
out
is
of
getting
hand.
crazy, so spoilers ahead.
Yeah,
I don't
just
care.
give me the lore already, Wiz.
Long ago in the Origin system,
Give me
the
that
Orokin
lore.
Empire discovered the Void, an extra-dimensional spatial realm that allowed for travel across vast cosmic distances. However, when they sent the first colony ship through it, the Zeramin 10-0, the Void drove all the adults on board into an insane, murderous frenzy.
Huh, sounds like my first wedding reception.
Okay. The children, though, absorbed the Void's energies,
Okay.
imbuing them with the powers they needed to defend themselves against their mad parents and survive. When the Zeramin 10-0 emerged from the Void, the children were permanently changed. They had become the Tenno.
Well, I'm sure those traumatized little whippersnappers received only the best of care.
If only. Instead, the Tenno were taught to
Yeah, I
use
like
their
how this is
Void powers
basically
to
Wiz
control
just explaining it.
Warframes through a process called transference. But their abilities were so powerful that the Orokin grew to fear the Tenno and tried to have them destroyed.
Huh.
The Tenno were hidden from the Orokin and
Sounds
put into a
interesting.
deep sleep. That is, until one day, they were reawakened to defend a war-torn Origin system guided by their adoptive mother, the Lotus.
So they're basically sci-fi child soldiers.
Sort of. Though the Lotus does care deeply for her adopted children and has devoted her efforts to protecting as many Tenno as possible. There are
Aw,
almost
that's
50
nice.
different Warframes currently out there, each with their own unique abilities and combat styles. But I think that the very first created Excalibur is the deadliest.
He's kinda reminded me of someone.
A master swordsman with his razor-sharp skana, Excalibur is an expert at racking up quick kills faster than the eye can track. He's unmatched in skill and precision.
Sorry I'm not saying much, I don't really
especially when
have anything to
augmented
pop
by
off
his unique
about.
abilities, like Radial Blind, which releases a flash of light to incapacitate nearby foes.
Like I said, I don't know anything
or
about this
Radial
character, so-
Javelin, which blasts out a wide burst of energy spears. But
I do
his
like
greatest
boomsticks
and most
jokes,
iconic is easily the Exalted Blade, a sword of light that can slice just about anything to
Freaking
pieces.
epic.
You don't get much cooler than that.
Huge-ass laser guns, Wiz. Huge-ass laser guns automatically make you cooler.
Funny
Yeah.
you should say that. While individual Warframes like Excalibur may specialize
agree,
in certain
Boomstick.
fields, they all have access to an incredible suite of futuristic weaponry, like the Nucor, which can fire concentrated beams of microwaves, literally cooking you from the inside out, or the Glaxion, which halts molecular vibrations entirely, freezing you in place. There are guns that fire radioactive plasma, toxic barbs, or even acidic
Nice.
needles. He has, and I'm not exaggerating here, over 500 different named weapons.
Man, he sounds like a one-man army.
strapped.
Oh, you think that's crazy? Excalibur can
comes
call down an
strapped.
Archwing, basically a futuristic space jetpack with missiles, force fields, and even the ability to fire miniature black holes.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty powerful.
Miniature
While
black holes.
Warframes usually battle alongside one another, they have had the occasional head-to-head scrap, where they've exhibited the durability to survive even the most powerful attacks that other Warframes have to dish out. For example, blasts of concentrated antimatter from the Warframe Nova.
Sounds pretty unstoppable, but I think I have someone in mind that might put that to the test.
Okay, do you really want to talk about Raiden? Is that what this is?
Come on, Wiz. Soldier, half robot assassin, glorious Nippon steel. It's a perfect match. Raised from childhood to be a trained
Okay, a
killer in the
boomstick-led
war-torn
research.
streets of
That's
Liberia
interesting.
by the
Usually it's
future
Wiz always saying
president of
shit.
the United States. Jack never knew what it meant to control his own destiny, to live his own life. The only
It's so
thing
weird
he knew
hearing Boomstick
was how to kill, and he proved
talk about a
it when
character
he
seriously.
accomplished one of the greatest feats in video game history. Surviving the absolute mindfuck that was Metal Gear Solid 2. Legions of angry
Nice.
fanboys be damned. Solid Snake was yesterday's news. This was Raiden. Birthday suit and all.
Too bad for him that a shadowy extra-governmental body known as the Patriots captured him and turned him into a cyborg for their own complicated purposes. Even after the Patriots' downfall, Raiden struggled to build a life that he could call his own, pulled between his sense of justice and his genuine ecstasy for war.
Well, at least he's got to put his weed skills to work with the weapons he's pulled off the corpses of all the poor souls that dared mess with him.
Nice.
He's got dystopia.
See, that's how you get your
magnetic
weapon.
sign
You
that
kill
pulls
them and then you
towards
just
your
collect them.
enemy,
Yeah.
or
Don't make your own.
Leitron
Like,
J,
why would you do that?
I think you actually said that right.
which is a convertible staff/whip combination made of arms. Plus rocket launchers, claymore mines, EMP grenades, and all his stuff from MGS2. But
Nice.
nothing beats his high-frequency blade he inherited from Jetstream Sam, the Murasama.
I have to admit, the high-frequency blades are marvels. They vibrate at such high speeds that they can destabilize the physical structures of metals on contact, greatly increasing their cutting ability. It's basically robot kryptonite, if that makes sense.
Even with his original high-frequency blade, Raiden could cut through massive metal gears like tissue paper.
And of note, those metal gears were not made of ordinary steel, but carbon nanotubes, one of the strongest materials known to man. The bonds between carbon atoms
Every
are incredibly
franchise
strong,
has to
which
have
means that
a
the tensile strength
strongest
of carbon
metal.
nanotubes is greater than even the toughest metals, like titanium. Using the high end of potential shear strengths, slicing clean through a building-sized Metal Gear ray would require an energy equivalent to, at most, 100 kilotons of TNT.
Nice.
And the Murasama is red, which makes it even cuttier. How else would he have had a chance against our Lord and Savior, Senator Armstrong, and his nanomachines, son?
Nice.
Unlike those Beltway pansies, this hulked-out Ayn Rand can hit the ground so hard it splits. It's lava! He was somehow a vastly more difficult boss than the stadium-sized Metal Gear Excelsior Raiden tore to shreds minutes earlier. Don't F with this, Senator!
That is, unless your nickname is Jack the Ripper.
Raiden spent years fighting for justice and denying who
That's
he
why
really
they didn't
was
use all these
inside.
weapons in
And it took
Wolverine
his battles
versus
with
Raiden.
Desperado enforcement to finally realize it. He's a killer, plain and simple, and he lives to test his skills against others.
When he enters Ripper mode, any last shred of inhibition leaves his body, and his strength and skill skyrocket.
And that's exactly what Armstrong saw in Raiden. Living proof of his philosophy in action. Someone who pulled themselves out of hell with nothing but their determination to survive.
But Raiden did not see it that way. Just because he had to fight for survival doesn't mean the whole world had to. And it was only through an act of generosity from Raiden's slain rival, Sam, that he managed to win.
His
Nice.
sword may have been a tool of justice, not used in anger, but the Murasama wasn't that sword, and with it he ended
Sorry, I'm really not saying
Armstrong
much.
once
I
and
just wanna
for
get to
all,
it.
and lived the rest of his life
I just can't
on
wait to
his
see
own
how this all
terms.
plans out, or, goes.
Look, I know we're just shooting the shit, but Raiden would definitely kick Excalibur's ass.
You've got to be joking. Maybe I didn't sell it well enough with my spiel, but warframes like Excalibur are unbelievably powerful, on a whole
Oh.
other level from
Wait, so we did the research, but they're still going. That's crazy.
cyber ninjas like Raiden.
Oh yeah? We're in the lab, we've got the research done. Prove it.
Okay, the Murasama is impressive, sure, but Excalibur's futuristic arsenal is hundreds
Does this
of
imply
times
it's like
more
all a
advanced and
simulation, like
ways
this
more varied.
research and
Raiden
then
would just be
put them into a
overwhelmed.
simulation?
Excalibur may win in quantity, Wiz, but quality is what matters most.
It's like they're in the lab
His
and then
weapons are mostly
that
made
TV
of
thing.
metal, it won't be any trouble for Raiden to melt right through him with
Death
the
Battle
Murasama,
lore. Let's go.
especially with how crazy fast he is. Raiden can run up walls and break dance with leggy, mooing robots attached to his feet. He can slice bullets out of the air and even boost his reactions with blade mode, where the entire world slows down to a near stop.
Nice.
Sure, Metal Gear characters like Revolver Ocelot can shoot bolts of electricity out of the air with regular pistols, which is probably around hundreds of times faster than sound. I guess that counts as fast.
Oh, please!
I guess that counts as
Raiden
fast.
can increase his perception to the point that raindrops
Damn,
around
Wiz-
him aren't even moving. That might not seem
Wiz
as
is
crazy
sassy.
at first glance, but he's also able to swing his sword dozens of times while time is almost stopped. By my
Yeah.
calculations, that'd be about 11% the speed of light.
Oh, is this happening? Is this actually happening? You want to calc off, big guy? Then let's
Calc
go.
off.
Excalibur
Let's
can
go.
literally block a beam
Calc
of light
off.
with his sword. Judging by the distance it moved relative to how far the light beam traveled,
Boomstick just did a
Excalibur
calc, though.
had
That's
to have
pretty
been
crazy.
swinging at 9% the speed of light.
King dethroned. Look at me. I'm the math boy now.
Look, speed is only part of the picture.
I love the
Another
background
thing,
music, it's so
Atlas
fitting.
was strong enough to smash apart a giant asteroid. Now, Excalibur may not be one-punching asteroids, but he's proven more than capable of wiping out entire platoons of elite soldiers.
But remember, Wiz, you said it yourself. Robot kryptonite. All old Jack needs is one good swing of that Murasama, and Excalibur's getting sliced to pieces. You really think your Warframe can take on a pure-blooded killer like Raiden?
Oh, you really think your cyborg ninja can take on a ghost soldier from the future?
Well, I guess we'll never know.
Forever a mystery.
No way to determine a winner.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh yeah, I could definitely.
You're so
go
pissed
for a
off, are you,
beer right
Toad?
now.
No, you idiot. Let's settle this the old-fashioned
What
way.
do you say?
I could definitely go for a beer right now.
Of course, that's what he
idiot,
says.
Let's settle this the old-fashioned way.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so this is how it goes?
Time for a death battle!
Wiz just did a table
This
flip.
episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Warframe, but let me ask, Wiz, what is Warframe exactly?
Warframe is a free-to-play online action game.
Oh, this is
set in
a
an
sponsored
ever-changing
episode.
cyber-
I see how it is. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. They probably wanted to do this episode. It's just a bonus. I don't know. Jesus Christ, how much are they going to talk about?
Ninja prowess on the battlefield.
Alright, there we go. That was pretty funny. I think they also talked during the animation, because I've seen Biffweed's Season 9 ranking, and he talks about how they like talk during the fight.
Are you
so.
seeing this?
So yeah, they do press a button. It's like a simulation. They simulate it.
Tenno,
Okay.
An enemy is ahead and
Death Battle lore. I'm learning about Death Battle lore. I love it. Oh, he's pretty cool, so far.
Straight to the point. Metal freaks like you usually got a monologue first.
Not sure how I feel about the effects, but
his sword. It's
like the
weakening
animation is
yours.
good, like the character movements. Oh, nice.
Infinite ammo.
Infinite ammo. Yeah, this is actually really cool. I'm actually enjoying this. I think they had like a time crunch to make this
Yes,
too.
I'm in. Mr. Raiden, sir, or can I call you Jack? Big fan.
Who the hell? I'm busy here!
Wait, just listen. You'll never expect your secret weapon.
Alright, listen, he's definitely hiding in the cardboard box.
Get out of here!
Yo! Oh, they actually tricked him. See, they should do more fun episodes like this where it's just silly shit.
Doctor, it's time to let her rip!
Yeah, this is really good actually. Like on par with Harley Quinn versus Sphinx.
This is why I fight! Survival of the fittest! The rules of nature!
Damn. Yeah, I think Raiden is gonna win. Just from speed and his crazy ass weapons.
You're not done yet. I'm searching your Warframe's power systems. Excellent work, Tenno. Now for the foundry. Oh, it's finished.
Oh, that's kind of
Chalk
abrupt.
one up for the Calc King. The Math Boy is back.
Oh, infinite ammo, Wiz! He had infinite ammo!
Sure, yes, that is 100% indisputably canon, but there was a lot more going on here that eventually gave Excalibur the win.
I guess so. Both were super skilled swordsmen and ninja, and their speeds were almost even, so the fight was ultimately gonna come down to whose tech was better. And I've gotta say, it looks like Excalibur just had a lot more to pull from.
Warframes have access to an absolutely absurd amount of
Oh, I got
weapons.
mixed up. I thought
Despite Raiden's
Raiden was
unique
the one with the
armaments,
silly
they were
shit.
never going to stack up in sheer quantity. And consider specific guns like Glaxian, which can halt molecular movement, a direct counter to Raiden's high-frequency blade. While Excalibur may not always be carrying it, every Warframe is proficient with each of their over 500 weapons.
One blast of that, and Raiden might as well be working with a regular slab of steel. Excalibur was way stronger too. Sure, Raiden could cut through giant Metal Gear rays made of carbon nanotubes, generating up to 100 kilotons of TNT.
But not as much as Excalibur. Another Warframe, Atlas, was strong enough to smash apart a giant asteroid, meaning it would have to be at least 6 kilometers across, just like the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. Now, Atlas did not completely halt its kinetic energy. By exploiting fissures within the asteroid, he was able to pulverize it to dust.
That means his punch had to hit with an energy of at least 46 gigatons of TNT. Sure, in canon, Atlas is stronger than Excalibur, but they fought and defeated similar enemies, so Excalibur would naturally have to be somewhere in Atlas's ballpark. Even if Excalibur only possessed 1% of Atlas's strength, he'd still be nearly 4,000 times stronger than Raiden. That's pretty consistent with the energy output of Nova's antimatter blasts too. Warframes are just that tough.
Furthermore, even with the high-frequency blade's unique vibrating ability, it cannot cut through everything. Raiden's original blade actually shattered against Armstrong's super hard skin, and required the stronger Murasama to finish the job. Against a foe vastly more durable than anyone Raiden's ever faced, it's unlikely the Murasama would score a kill in time.
Even if Raiden got enough hits in to break Excalibur's shields and eventually land a fatal blow, the Tenno operator piloting would still survive unharmed.
Raiden put up a valiant effort, but Excalibur's absurd arsenal, impressive durability,
That's why they aren't pissed off at each
put
other.
an end to the silver-haired swordsman.
Excalibur had the metal and the gear to make Jack R.I.P.
The winner is
Okay,
Excalibur.
alright, that was pretty good.
Told you so.
Told you so.
Thanks for watching, and thanks to Warframe for sponsoring
Ooh, what's
this
the
battle.
next time? I can't
We're
wait to see.
You're-
Now, like, I don't know what it is.
Don't miss out on TennoCon.
Promoted. Death!
Oh,
About to do all the research nobody else wants to. Straight from the desk of Death Battle!
the one girl versus Vader. Hell yeah. Let's go. Okay, yeah, I don't think it shows the next time. Unless it was Boba Fett versus Predator. But yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty funny. Yeah, like I said, I didn't really bob off too much because I didn't really know any of the characters, but I still had fun with like Boomstick and Wiz just fighting. That was pretty funny. So yeah, good episode. Yeah, and that's all I really have for this video. Thank you for watching and have a good day.